Okay, hello again, and here we go. We are still working on the tailplane, as you can see, and for all those of you with good eyesight, you can see what I can see on here. I'm going to bring you in a bit, and there is a ladybug. You little devil, why are you on my machine? My machine? I'm not going to hurt her. Come on. No, doesn't want to go on there. Try blowing. I got a good grip. Well, we can't do anything until she's gone, if it is a she. Doesn't like that either. Oh, oops. Now where is she? There we go. There we go. We'll put her safely over there. That's it. Right. Ladybug's been dealt with. There's something new, isn't it? Now, where did we get to? Where's the book? Always follow the book. Okie doke. I'll just pan this out a little. Not pan, is it? What do you call it? Oh, zoom it out, I think. I don't know. Zoom. There we go. Talk to myself. Right. That down there. The book. We're ticking the boxes as we go along. And we've done the stab leading edge. Pin in position, glue it down, blah blah blah. Now, from 1/8 by quarter, before it's okay, we do it their way. I've been making the gussets. We'll get to those shortly. Put them out of the way. Let's do the 1/8 by quarter first. Where are we? Here you go. As it says, we've got to do this zigzag. And I'm doing my usual wittering and messing about. Here is, whoops, the 1/8 by quarter. That'll be alright. I'm not having a good day today. Hang on a second. Between ladybugs and my little microphone, which I hooked to my glasses. I have to edit this out, I think. There we go. Like that. So if I hook it on my shirt, you can hear me wheezing more. Right. So we need cycloanerate adhesive. There we go. And this of course has set in the neck of the bottle, which is normal. We just give that a wiggle. There we are. And just squeeze it out on the bench. And it's not going to come out. Use a bigger pin. There we go. Ooh, yes, like that. Right. Stick that upright. Super. Right. Now we've got our glue on stuck. Glue on stuck. Lesson learned too is move this all forward a bit next time when we come to do the fin, which will be soon. Out a little bit. There we go. Back in a little. Oh, come on, you awkward thing. Right. You haven't done much, have we yet? This is 1/4 by 1/8. So what you have to do, as you can see me, because these are at an angle, is just take a little bit off at an angle. Like that. Okay, can we see? Yes, we can. Compare it to where it's got to go. That's a halfway decent fit. And then line it up, hold the mark, donk, straight through you go. Just a little tiny bit of sanding, because try and show this, it's on an angle like that and it needs to be straight, so we'll just use the rough end, he said. There we are. You really have got to be gentle with this stuff. Put that in the corner, and that now goes up to where it's supposed to be, more or less or more. Okay, now we just add a little bit of sticky, not much, just a little bit. You don't need great goops of it. There's that in the corner, that on there. Just hold it for a moment, and it's not stuck, of course. Okay, now where did I put my, it's right in front of me. You always find that, there, right there in front of you. Okay, this one, because it wasn't cut square, just needs a little bit of straightening. And you poke that into where the other one was, cover the plan. Get your knife, and there we are. Where'd it go? There it is. Do that. I'm only going to get 2 out of each of these. So that's going to be quite remarkable. It is quite difficult to cut these things square. Right. Sounds like my neighbour is murdering his children, so if you can hear that, don't panic, it's normal. Just a little bit more. And the reason this stuff takes so long is I'm blowing out the tiny bit more. Now I managed to get a little bit of glue on the end of that, so I'll see if I can take that out. Almost. There we are. Look at that. Beautiful job. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm not a sadist, well, I don't think so, is I'm going to do all the rest of them off camera. There we go. So, You got the idea. Now don't throw these little bits away, because they'll come in for doing the fin when we get to do the fin. Never throw anything away until you're absolutely finished. That's very important. Okay, so we'll see you back in a minute or two. Well, actually in about half an hour. Okay, so we've got this far. I've put in all of the, what you call them, ribs. Yes, you could call them ribs. I'm sure I don't have enough eighth by a quarter now to do the fin. They really don't give you too much in this. Now, what I started to do before I turned the camera back on was just put a little drop of cyano over the top of each of these joints, like that. They're already glued, but just so that you make sure you've got it all, you just put a little tiny bit more glue on each one. Not a great dollop of it, just a little bit. It's surprising how it'll leach into the joints. There, like that. Bit there. And this stuff makes the wood hard like rock. So, now, talking about hard like rock, where did I put the remote? I'm going to telephoto you in. Beam me down, Scotty. There we go. And there. If you look carefully here, there at the end of my finger, you'll see a bodge, because I cut that one slightly too short. Okay, all you do is glue a little bit of wood in. It's a wondrous part of building from a kit, is you just glue a little bit more in and it's away. Now beam me up again, Scotty. There we go. Oh dear, no more Star Trek references. Beam me down a bit. Okay, well, this is working, or I'm talking to myself. Now, next job. Gussets. Nothing to do with underwear. These are gussets. Yes. The one I've already prepared will fit into here. There we go, like that. And the one we'll prepare together won't fit in here. Why not, you say? Because, can you see it? Yeah, it's under the P on that, that's right. It's an open angle. So what we have to do is very, very carefully sand a bit off that angle and a little bit off that angle, because it's more than 90 degrees there. So we put it on the board and we sand. There we go. Dee-da-da-da-da. Not much, not much. That's a little bit too vicious. We need to hold it a bit flatter. It's very difficult. Some people have a knack for it. I don't think I do. There we go. And we turn that over and do a little bit that side. Why not do it all on one side? Absolutely no reason at all. You do how it makes you see better, or how you see fit. There we go. It's almost there. Can't see because my big fat arm's in the way, but there you go. That's life. It's really time I purchased a new one of these Permagrip bars. They're absolutely fantastic. And they're rocking, you see. There we go. Right. I can't tuck myself under my bench properly because I've got a bass guitar amplifier under there. And all those of you who know anything about bass guitars will know that they're blooming great big amplifiers, generally speaking, unless you can afford a Phil Jones, which I can't. We can have 1,000 watts through two 10-inch speakers, or 8-inch speakers even. There we go. This is a little Trace Elliott 100-watt combo. Lives under the bench when it's not out doing its thing. Oh, Daddy, what is a Trace Elliott combo? Well, it's a bass amplifier, as I've already said. No, we're still not there, are we? And if you can see, well, I'm not doing this brilliantly for you, but never mind. You get the idea. You've got to keep hacking away at it. Sorry. Skillfully sanding until you get the right angle. We don't hack. Well, you don't hack. I can hack. I've been at this a long time. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Still not quite. Still not quite. There's a little bit of a bump here. So that's what we're taking out now. I'm trying to take out. It's rocking. I've got the angle right. I just need to make it flat. I think that's going to be somewhere near. Yep. And that one is not too bad. There's a little bit of a bump in it. Let's take that out. Yes. Okay. There we have gussets. Gussets, or two even. I'm going to put the lid back on the cycloanerit and get out the aliphallatic. There we go. And yep. There we are. I absolutely love doing this. If this is your first build, if you're following me, you will too. You like that? You will love doing this. This is not a... There we are. And there's my little plug. Right, the family tissue has gone. The wife must have it. And I get a fresh one. Just mop up the excess. There we are. There won't be excess at the bottom because it's got nowhere to go. I'll put that in the rubbish. That'd be extravagant. Okay, and because this stuff has to be under pressure B, we'll do that and get out another one, squeeze it up in at an angle, start it off, stand it up, push again. You can see it squeezed a bit more fluid out of each one. Fluid. Glue, that's what I'm looking at, is glue. Right. Now we reach over. Put that there. Now say to yourself, ah, they've made it too small. No, they haven't, because there's going to be a slight gap there. There we are. These are very useful, by the way, as straight edges. One there and one here. That goes off. Pen. That down there, we can use this. I know this is out of camera shot. I apologise. That's that one. That's what I'm doing, is putting that just on the outside of the line and sewing. So and now goes there. Now these one-piece elevators, full width, very, very powerful in flight. So when we get round to setting it up, you really won't need an awful lot. I mean, you see people and they go bang like that. You don't need that. You just need a little bit. And right, I have to introduce you now to a special tool. No, it's not necessarily me. Oh dear, where did I put my knife? There it is, right in the middle of sight. I'm just going to do that. Rubbish. Okay. This is such a complete kit. In this little bag of plastic bits and bobs, you will find this. Can you see that? Yes, there we go. It's got two lumps, and in the middle, it's very hard to see, there's a little spike. Now what you do, just move this back so you can see the centre of the hinges. Keep it central. Get the pen again. And there's a hinge there. This one there. And this one there. And this one there. There we go. Push this up. Now these are hinge positions. So what we do is that, and that, and once more that. There we are. Now what you do with this, or this even, where your hinges go, you need to find the centre. Now you can measure it, or you can put this on it and twist it, just so both of those large lumps. Can you see that? I don't think you can you? No. What it does is it scribes a line, and it's exactly in the middle. And this is a tool that you can keep and use it again and again and again and again and again. There we are. And for the third one, there we go. Isn't that good? I think it's great. And the last one. Yeah, if you keep like that, that little point, which you can hardly see, or it's not see at all, is in the middle. Now this is dry. We'll take it off the board and do the same with that. Then we'll be able, I'll put that in my box a bit, then we'll be able to mark the hinges in this, cut them out and mount the hinges. Now the hinges are not quite as shown on the plan. These are the hinges. There we are. And what they are, I've just got one here, is a very thin piece of plastic. There we are. And it's rough. They actually stick this stuff on, because you cannot carefully, you can peel it off. And when you cut a slot using your knife, or you can actually have a special slot cutter, these go into there halfway. Now the trick is to put a pin in the middle. I'm going to be exact, like that, and when you push that in, the pin stops it going all the way through, and then when you get your other parts you can push them on and the pin keeps it central. Then you take out the pin once all four are in, but we'll get to this when we do it. But that's basically what it is. Very simple, excellent little fitment, and we'll put it back in its little bag with all its mates. Right, now as I've said before, they haven't really put enough 1/4x1 to make a fin, so I've got 1/4 sheet balsa of my own, which I may just have to cut some eighth strip off. So we'll see how we get on. It always helps to have a little bit of spare balsa line around. Okay, so that's for this video. I'm going to take out some of the rubbish. Some would say it's all rubbish, but you can't have it always. And my clamp has come out of here, which is a bit of a disaster because it won't set. There we go. It won't set properly if there's no pressure. You've got to keep pressure on this white glue. Not a lot, just a bit to hold it in. What else can we discuss? No, next is the fin, which is there. I've done everything I can now with this on the board. When these dry properly, and the gussets dry in there, we'll have to leave it a few hours, because there we go. We'll make the fin, and that's quite an interesting thing. I've already pressed out the rudder and the fin strake which goes along the top of the fuselage. You can't see that. The rudder and the fin strake. There we go. So that sort of fits there-ish, I think. Like that. Okay. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I'm going to increase the amount of videos. It's all going to be the same amount. I'm going to increase the regularity or frequency. There's a good one, of these videos, and so you're not going to wait weeks and weeks for a 5-minute video. That one's not really the way to go, is it? My better half, she who must be obeyed, has said that I've got to churn them out a bit faster, which I will do. Okay, thank you very much for now, and signing off. See you next time.